2 years is a long time.
I don't believe anyone in this house could imagine living on $40 a day.
Well, I don't doubt that.
I don't think I could live on $40 a day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
The evidence says anyone who tries to live on $40 a day cannot actually survive without ending up in poverty. This is a cruel, nasty, mean, vicious, vindictive and downright unfair cut by the government. Too cowardly to even come here and fess up that that's actually what they're doing. Haven't heard any government members have the guts to come in here and go, what we want to do is cut unemployment benefits to $40 a day. That's what we're voting for. They've buried it in technicalities and little weasel words, but that's exactly what this bill does. It's no exaggeration to say this is the single greatest act by any Australian government to push 1.5 million Australians into poverty.
You've made some very valid points.
Fact.
JobSeeker is tied to inflation.
Fact.
JobSeeker payments are usually adjusted on the 20th of March and the 20th of September each year, in line with CPI movements over the preceding 6-month period.
So, what are you saying?
So when you've seen stories spruiking an increase in JobSeeker, please know that it has nothing to do with a decision made by the government. Okay.
Yes, this is driven by increases in the consumer price index, but it's good.
JobSeeker payments will go for $26 for singles and $23 for couples. However, advocates say the increase is not anything special, just regular indexation to keep up with the cost of living.
So while JobSeeker has increased, ever so slightly, since Julian Hill's speech, that's only been due to a one-off increase from the previous coalition government, as well as the standard inflation.
The current rate.
So if you couldn't imagine living on $40 per day in 2020, then I can't imagine living on $47.75 a day in 2022 is going to be any easier. No one left behind indeed. The current Albanese government has decided it will not be increasing the JobSeeker rate this year. That's despite
one of the themes of my campaign is a better future for Australia, a better future where no one is left behind and no one held back.
$668.40 per fortnight equals just over 17 grand a year. That's well below the Melbourne Institute poverty line of around $1,100 per fortnight, or over 28 grand a year.
But the budget, but it's the last government's fault, but they left us in debt, but we can't afford it.
Maybe that's all true to varying degrees, but if you're looking for a way to fund a rate increase, look no further than the Stage 3 tax cuts. In failing to address the JobSeeker rate, the government that Julian Hill is now a member of is making sure that it keeps
1.5 million Australians into poverty.
No doubt life is much simpler in opposition. Problems are much harder to solve when it's your turn to govern. Increase the rate.